Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Jack of All Trivia. I am your host, Haven, the villain Pendergast, and I am joined by my co-host, Caleb, Mashed Potatoes. What's up, brother?
What's up, guys? Mashed Potatoes here. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. I don't know. I'm flabbergasted. Fuck. These guys are both good competitors that we haven't seen here yet, so I'm excited. I'm always excited to get the new blood in. And, there's some controversy with one of the players, so hopefully, I know he's looking for some redemption here. So it should be a good one.
That is the truth. And then, of course, we got Timothy T.M. Smith. He's hiding in the shadows, making sure everything's going well here. He is the Dark Knight of this league. Oh, that's a cool nickname for him if he wants it. All right, we got a brand new player. We got a player coming back, ready to kick some ass. Caleb, would you like to interview these gentlemen and see how they feel before we go in?
Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and start with Dan. Dan Allen, what's up, man? You're coming in to this match with 0-1. With some controversy, some asterisks apparently that we'll have to look out. But is that fueling your desire to fight a little more in this? You got a little bit of something to prove now?
Oh yes, I definitely have something to prove. I felt like I didn't get the right treatment the last time I was on here from the villain. He's the villain tonight in my eyes. No, Haven's a good guy. He's a good guy. I just figured, what the hell? I'll just give it all to him. Give him a hard time. No, I'm just glad to be here. I love doing this. This is fun to me.
Hell yeah, man! Awesome. And then going over to you have any thoughts on your opponent? Have you seen him play in other leagues, or are you aware of him at all, or
I'll tell you,
just
I don't
somebody to beat?
I don't remember specifically. I think I remember seeing him in a match a while ago, but I just don't remember specifically where I saw him. I'm not sure.
All right. Okay. So not sweating him too much then.
No, but you never know. You don't know what people know and what they don't know. They have
absolutely.
They have
unknown commodities.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. And with that, let's go over to your opponent now. We got David Crossen over here. A name that you might have seen over in the Take-3 Worldwide Movie Games realm. Also reacting to the Schmodown and stuff like that. True. But then you've been on the reactors crossovers and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah, I did a reactor crossover with Take-3, I think once or twice or something like that, and then I did a charity stream with Chris Clark a couple months ago we played like Mario games for 24 hours straight or something like that. So
Jesus.
Wow. That sounds like fun.
We didn't. Chris didn't play
right.
24 hours, but we helped out.
You tagged in for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Good stuff. So you're definitely somebody that people have seen around, at least if they've been aware of that channel. But you're making your debut here. Do you have any nervousness or confidence going into this match?
I have a little bit of both. I'm definitely nervous because I didn't realize I was walking into a match with somebody who's looking for something to prove. So I'm a little scared about that. But I also have some pretty decent movie knowledge. Just, I've been a film geek my whole life. So that gives me a little bit of confidence. So it's, kind of like 50-50 right now.
Awesome. All righty then. All right. I think with that, we're good enough. I'll throw it back to Haven to do these intros. We'll get started.
Oh shit! Oh no! Yeah, these guys are ready to come to the ring, Caleb. But you have the stuff, and I'm gonna let you do the intros tonight, brother, if you don't mind.
Sure. All right. Introducing first, with a record of 0-0, he's making his Jack of All Trivia debut. He is David, the Guard Dog Crossen. And his opponent coming in with a record of 0-1. He's got something to prove today. He is Dan Skip Alllen. Woo! All right, guys. So round number 1 works like this. You will get questions from 8 different randomly selected categories. You'll get asked that question. You'll have 15 seconds to write down your answer on your whiteboard, piece of paper, what have you. And then when you are called on, please show your answer as well as verbalize that answer. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing, and there's no stealing. Keep in mind you have 4 repeats throughout the game and 1 challenge rule if you choose to use it. So with that, David, you ready?
I'm ready.
Dan, are you ready?
I was born ready.
Ooh.
Then let's get it on. Take it away, Haven.
All right. Your first question. Question number 1. Who plays Theodore Roosevelt in the Night of the Museum trilogy? Yep. Yeah, it might be
Starting off with a bit of a softball.
Yeah, we gotta bring the guys in before we break their backs. We gotta lead them in.
There you go. Gotta give him a regular Judas cow, Five, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, David, what do you got?
Robin Williams.
That is correct for 1 point. Dan. Robin Williams, correct for 1 point. Nice. All right, guys. Question number 2 comes in the category of movie release dates.
Uh-oh.
In what year was the classic film The Sound of Music released? I guess we just threw them in the deep end.
So, Haven, have you ever had to solve a problem like Maria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, man. It was a emotional, conflicting time for me. And I just got this movie the other day because I put it in our chat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, let's go to Dan first.
I hope I got it. This is like my worst category in all of these trivia matches is release dates. So I hope I got it. I put 1965.
And you are correct for 1 point.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice. I put 62 and then I changed it to 68. I was wrong both times.
Oh, all right.
Oh, man.
All right. Question number 3. In the category of comedies. In Austin Powers in Goldmember, who played Nigel Powers? You remember this movie, right, Caleb?
Oh, absolutely. It's I don't know. I was gonna say it's one of the better Austin Powers is, but I don't know. I think it's probably my least favorite now that I think about it. 5,
True.
1. Pens down. I will say that it was this performance was fun though. Let's go to David.
Michael Caine.
That is correct for 1 point.
Can you see that? Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, we see.
And
Michael
and
Caine.
Dan.
All right.
I think there's a 4th one in the works. I'm not sure, guys.
Yeah, who knows? All right. And the next question is in the category of horror. In which horror film will you find 5 people trapped in an elevator with supernatural elements? Ooh,
Have you ever been trapped in an elevator with demons?
No, I avoid those. Take the stairs.
Absolutely. It's way better for your health.
They look ready.
All righty, Dan.
I got the devil.
Correct for 1 point.
Devil.
David, the devil. Ooh, these guys are showing their stuff tonight.
Yes, indeed. Coming in strong.
So after 4 questions, what's the current score, Caleb?
Our current score is as follows. Dan is in the lead, going perfect 4 for 4 so far. David is just behind with 3, so still anybody's game with 4 questions left. Let's see how it goes.
All right. The next question is in the category of sports films. In what film stars Dennis Quaid, Jamie Foxx, and LL Cool J playing for the Miami Sharks?
Oh.
Might have to cut that last part out of that question. Seemed a little too easy after I pronounced that part.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. I don't know. Clues are always good.
Clues are good. I like clues.
Yeah.
So who goes first? Me?
We're going with David.
Any given Sunday.
That is correct for 1 point. Dan,
Any given Sunday.
that is correct for 1 point. Ooh.
Dan, still perfect.
All right, your next question, question number 6. In the action film, The A-Team, who played Hannibal? No clues in that fucking one.
Five, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's. What did Haven say?
Dan,
Liam Neeson.
correct for 1 point. David,
Liam Neeson.
correct for 1 point.
Whew. Guys are
Your next
killing
question, question number 7, comes in the category of animated films. What animated film stars Justin Long, Dwayne Johnson, and Gary Oldman?
This is going to be a blind guess.
it. 5, 3, 1.
Repeat.
Pens down.
All right, one repeat.
You said repeat. You got to repeat in there.
Yep, he got to repeat. That's one of his 4. All right. What animated movie stars Justin Long, Dwayne Johnson, and Gary Oldman? Five, 3, 1. Pens down, gentlemen. Let's go to David. What do you got, brother?
The only animated movie that I think The Rock is in is Moana. That's all I got.
That is incorrect. Dan, what do you got?
I got Kung Fu Panda 2.
No, that is incorrect. Correct answer was the film Planet 51.
Planet.
Oh, yeah.
God. Wow.
That was a thing? All right.
I didn't even heard of that.
That was like the weird invasion movie, but except it was
Yeah.
The Rock was an astronaut on an alien planet.
Oh, yeah. I remember that now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your last question, gentlemen. Your last question. Question number 8 comes in the category of, looks like, I think it's, yeah, I guess it's comedy. Action comedy, I guess. All right. In the film Get Shorty, what is John Travolta's character, Billy Palmer's occupation for the mob?
I couldn't hear you, man.
All right. No problem. All right. In Get Shorty, what is John Travolta's character's, Chili Palmer's occupation for the mob?
Oh.
I need a very specific answer.
Five, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, let's go to Dan. What do you got, brother?
I got Hitman.
Oh, incorrect. David.
Debt collector.
Ooh, debt collector. We have to take a challenge. We're gonna have to. Me and Caleb are gonna have to discuss this one. The correct answer that I got from this film and the one with him and The Rock, after the sequel to this, was a loan shark. Does debt collector and loan shark mean the same thing to you, Caleb?
Well, like, he wasn't the actual loan shark. He was the guy who went out for the loan shark. The loan
that was
shark
his
was
title.
Dennis Farina, wasn't he?
No, he was. That was his title, and that's what his occupation was. And what was it said loan shark for the mob.
Okay. I'd say. I mean, it's close. I don't know that I would say that it's the same thing. Because I thought he worked for a debt collector or for a loan shark.
Right, yeah, well, it was weird that they worded him, but debt collector and loan shark, that's pretty much what they sent him for in the Get Shorty movie, was to get the money from the guy. So
yeah,
and he wasn't a hitman. He wasn't sent to kill the guy. He was sent to get the money. I'll say I don't know. I'll give it to him. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Timothy, Tim, are you here?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm looking it up now for Get Shorty.
Thank you.
That was the movie you were asking, Get Shorty, the first one?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay, because it goes Chili Palmer, a loan shark based in Miami. So,
okay.
I mean, a debt collector more just like, I mean, they're kind of similar, but if you're looking for the exact of loan shark, I mean, that would be...
Yeah, and he did say exact, so
true.
I guess.
All right. No, you guys are right. All right. We can't give it to you this time because I was trying to go like specific with that one, so we can't. All right. So that was ruled fairly by the council. All right. After the first round, Caleb, what is the score?
We got Dan is still in the lead with 6 points, and David is just behind with 5. So still a 1-point game going into round 2. It'll be interesting to see what happens here.
Oh, awesome, man! These guys are playing tough. No holds barred.
I like
These guys are. It's impressive, man. I mean, we know Dan had it in him, and we got a new guy in the game, and he's got he's at 50% right now. After the first round, so that's awesome. All right, gentlemen. Since Dan is in the lead, Dan, you're gonna pick between A, B, and C. That's gonna land on an actor, actress, or director. Once we tell you the title, since you're in the lead, you're going to go first. Naming a movie that actor, actress, or director starred in or directed, and each right answer is worth 1 point. When somebody says a wrong answer, they're going to be excluded out of the second round. Who's ever left standing has 10 seconds to list off as many movies as they can that are correct for 1 extra point each.
And these are theatrically released, just to be clear.
That's true.
All right, can you just go over that rule?
Say that. What's up?
So is this going to be like we're taking turns, or does this?
Yes, it's gonna go. We're gonna go back and forth, 5 seconds each.
Got it.
All right. We're gonna call your name every time you're up, and then you're gonna have 5 seconds after that.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Dan, you are in the lead. What do you pick today, sir?
I'll go with actor.
No, A, B, or C. Sorry.
Well, A, B, or C, yeah.
I'm sorry. A, B, or C. My last name starts with A. We'll go with A.
A, you landed on a decorated actor, Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh,
Remember, we're going to go back and forth between both of you guys to name a movie he starred in. So, Dan, I'm going to give you the countdown. And once my hand goes to 0, you're going to have 5 seconds after that to say a movie he starred in.
What's eating Gilbert Grape?
Well, you didn't wait, but okay, that is correct for 1
Correct.
point. David,
The Aviator.
that is correct for 1 point. Dan,
Basketball Diaries.
that is correct for 1 point. David,
The Departed.
that is correct for 1 point. Dan,
The Beach.
that is correct for 1 point. David,
Titanic.
that is correct for 1 point. Dan,
Blood Diamond.
that is correct for 1 point. David,
DiCaprio.
you're on 3, 2,
Oh,
1. Need an answer.
Shutter Island. Shutter Island.
Oh, too late, brother. Too late. I am sorry. We cannot accept that. Dan,
Damn.
starting right now, you have 10 seconds to list off as many movies as you can starring Leonardo DiCaprio. Go.
Shutter Island. The Wolf of Wall Street. Gangs in New York. Gangs in New York.
2. Pens down. That's the end. That's what you got. 3 extra points at the end of that round. While we let Caleb tally up the scores, let's go to there's a lot of movies left up there, man. I'm not gonna say any movies because of course we might use him again in the future. Caleb,
I just can't believe he came up with Gilbert Grape but didn't get Critters. But yeah, I got the scores.
Critters what?
Critters,
Though?
that's right.
Critters what?
Using Critters.
Yeah.
That's incorrect. It was Critters 3.
Oh,
Was it really? Oh, dang.
Yeah, that's why.
Shows me.
You guys would have. Yep, you guys would have had it wrong.
All right. So with that though, Dan racked up sorry, 7 points in that round, bringing his total to 13. And unfortunately, David only could rack up 3 Leonardo DiCaprio movies, so his total is 8. So a bit of a deficit going into round 3, but not an insurmountable goal.
So he is down by 8 going into round 3.
By 5 points. Yeah, 13 to 8.
5 points. Okay. Sorry, misheard that. All right, apologize. Okay. All right, round 3 is going to work like this, gentlemen. You guys are going to pick between 1 through 10. You can pick the same numbers. We don't give a shit. Dan, you are in the lead. What are your 3 numbers, brother?
My 3 numbers, I'm going to go with 2, 5, and 1.
What was his first number?
2,
Sorry? 2, 5, and 1. Okay.
2, 5, and 1. David, what are your 3 numbers?
2, 7, 9.
2, 7, and 9. All right. You picked 2, David, for your 2-point question. And that's going to be in the category of action films. Action films. For 2 points, who directed Pacific Rim?
The Del Toro.
Full name. The name's full name.
Oh no.
Wow.
Fully blanking on his first name right now.
4,
Del
3.
Toro.
You have repeats. 2,
I'm blanking.
1.
Yeah, you got two. You got two
Oh.
repeats left if you need them. Oh no.
That's too late, I guess. Shit. Is there multiple choice too on this?
Nope.
Okay.
No multiple choice here.
Ugh.
Just yeah, just straight up over there. Caleb, you want to tell him the correct answer for that one?
Yeah, the correct answer was Guillermo del Toro. Guillermo.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept like I knew his name. I knew him obviously, but Benicio kept coming into my fucking head.
Yep. Yeah.
That's happened to me before. All right.
I hate that.
All right, you pick category number 7. Category number 7 comes in the category of animated films. Animated films for your 3-point question. Who voices Diego in the Ice Age franchise?
So you just have to remember which one was Diego.
I've never seen any of the movies.
Oh, well that stinks.
This is a guess.
You don't have to write it
Oh, I
down.
have to write it down. John Leguizamo.
Oh, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Diego was a saber-tooth, and that was voiced by Dennis Leary.
Yeah.
Dennis Leary.
Well, that mathematically eliminates me, right?
No.
Nope. You have a 5.
No, you can still tie it up, yeah. With
Oh,
a
okay.
5-pointer. From category 9.
All right. Category 9 for your 5-pointer. That's in movie release dates.
Oh boy.
Oh man, this is not my night.
Yeah, sometimes the dice rolls that way, brother. In what year did Grease come out?
Grease.
Grease.
83.
Original. What was that?
83.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was 1978. And with that, we have our winner,
Oof.
Dan Skip Alllen.
By TKO.
Yeah.
David, you did great though, man. You did as good as anybody could have imagined. That first round, you did really good in that first round.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
all right. I did all right. I know I can do a hell of a lot better than what I did tonight. That's for damn sure. But yeah, just a couple. Like I had, now that I kind of know the strategy for round 2, I think I have a better idea how to handle round 2s from now on. So I definitely know I can do better on the next one. That's for sure.
It's always tricky for a new player's debut with the format, but usually their second match, that's when they already understand how it's played and they produce a lot better. But with that, Caleb, would you like to interview these competitors this evening?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go to our winner, Dan Skip Allen. 13 points and a TKO. Not bad. You didn't have to answer any questions. All right. You got a little hung up on at the end of round 2, but I mean overall it was a pretty dominant performance. You were in the lead the whole time. You got any thoughts on this match or on your competitor who you just beat pretty soundly?
Yeah, I mean, I like the fact that I was answering questions right, and then once I picked the Leonardo DiCaprio, I had a kind of an idea in my head. Okay, I know I'm going to do some of the obscure films, and then let him do how many he can get, and then whatever's left, then I'll just start naming off some of the bigger name films that I knew, and I knew I could name more. I just had a thought process in my. I know I can name more Leonardo DiCaprio films than David. And I don't even know his filmography as far as his experience with Leo films. I mean, I've seen every Leo film you can think of. I may not have named them all, but I had them. And the questions were pretty in my wheelhouse, I would have to say, in the first round. And I kind of wish I wish I could have got the chance to answer the 2, 3, and 5 because I like answering questions. I like being under pressure. But it is what it is. David, I thought did a good job in the first round, and he kept me going in the second round because he kept on naming some of the Scorsese films, which of course I knew all of those. I could have easily said those, but I chose to do some more obscure films instead.
Yeah, definitely. Did you did you think that his naming like the big, like more massive films, like the Scorsese films, did that open you up a little more, like your knowledge, like you were able to like take him down a little faster,
Yeah,
just because he was naming those big movies that then remind you of other movies?
Oh yeah, well I knew he was in 5 Scorsese films. So he named 2 of them, I believe, and then he named Titanic. So I knew there was 3 left that I could name it. He missed the gun on Shutter Island. I was like, oh, that helps me out. I'll name Shutter Island, Wolf of Wall Street, and Gangs of New York, boom, boom, boom. And I knew I made enough points. I felt comfortable with the lead, even though I could at that second I couldn't come up with any more off the top of my head. I knew I had a pretty decent lead, and it would have been a hell of a comeback for David if he could have come back.
Oh, absolutely. And with that, let's go over and talk to him. David, the guard dog, you couldn't pull it out here in round 3, unfortunately. But I mean, you had a solid round 1, and I think you just got thrown a little by round 2. We've seen it happen a lot. But I mean, did you have a good time? Did you?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely had an awesome time. Dan was obviously a great competitor, so I don't feel so bad losing to somebody with that kind of film knowledge. So I think I think I did okay for my first time. Like I'm not ashamed, although like that third round was just fucking horrible. I definitely have to brush up on a lot more animated movies, that's for damn sure. But yeah, I mean, like I would love to do this again. This is a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm definitely down.
Awesome,
brother. We'd love to have you back, and you will be back.
Yeah, for sure. So do you, with round 2, do you think that just came down to like inexperience, or what do you think happened there? Because
I guess it's
I mean, you kind of did give him that advantage with like you didn't clean up the Scorsese or anything like that. Do you think next time you'll have a little better strategy going into round 2?
Yeah, I definitely hope so. I think now that I kind of understand what I should be doing in round 2, because what I think I'm going to do going forward, I don't want to say it just because somebody might take my idea. But I think I have like a better idea how to handle round 2 now. So I definitely think it came down to a little bit of inexperience. But we'll see next time. I mean, maybe my theory of how round 2 is going to work next time is completely wrong. I guess I'll put it to the test and we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. It's all about experimenting, finding out what works for you. But definitely don't be hanging your head low. That round 1 was really good, and then round 3, it just didn't go your way. But we're definitely looking forward to having you back. That was a lot of fun. It was fun to watch and fun to be a part of. So thanks for being here, man.
Oh, thanks, guys. I definitely appreciate the invite and having me on. Great match.
Anytime. And with that, I'm going to throw it back to our host, our question master, Haven, the villain. Take it away and get us out of here.
What's up, guys? All right. Hey, that was another great match tonight here at Jack of All Trivia. That is our producer, TM. That's Timothy TM Smith. Where can they find you, brother?
Just like the picture here says, you can find me at Jack of All Trivia on Facebook and YouTube, the same name. You can find me Mostly whoring out to the wheel for sponsorship. A lot of our wheel round matches. But yeah, that's where you can find me.
Awesome. All right, for unfortunate loser tonight, David, where can they find you, brother?
Just search YouTube for Retro Gaming Rewinds, and you'll see all my Schmodown reaction videos and all that stuff. And I'm also on Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. So just search and you'll find me.
Awesome. Our winner this evening, Dan, where can they find you, brother?
You can find me at Dan Skip Alllen on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. And I got a big match in worldwide movie trivia games coming up, and I got a sports Iron Man match coming up on Monday. So I got a big weekend of trivia this week.
Got some studying to do.
Nice.
Brother, you know I'll be watching. Caleb, my co-host, my brother in arms, Mashed Potatoes, where can they find you?
You can always find me on Facebook at Caleb H or on Twitter, but I won't be doing anything on Twitter. I'm the Caleb Hansen. Always here on Jack of All Trivia, doing matches, making things, writing questions, all that fun stuff. And if you're in the Chicago area, come check out my band, the Beta Waves. We're playing March 3rd at the Cairo Bar.
Sounds fucking awesome. And of course, I'm one of your hosts this evening. I'm Haven, the Villain Pendergast. You can find me on Facebook at the name you just heard. You can join us on Jack of All Trivia on Facebook and on YouTube. You know, you can subscribe, like the channel. I want to thank everybody around the world. Please take some time out to pray for the children. You know, God bless and good night.